Hello, aquarium and terrarium enthusiasts. My name is Webster Wheeler. I've been keeping aquariums and terrariums for quite some time, and I would like to introduce to you today a new concept in terrarium keeping. Technically, this would be considered a vivarium. And the thing that's unique about this particular vivarium is that there's no solid substrate. The bottom consists of flowing water underneath pieces of dried wood and rocks. So this particular ecosystem would best represent a river, a stream's edge, let's say, the edge of a stream. There's other types of vivariums. One is called Philodendrons. That's where you have kind of a body of standing water in the bottom, and then you have above growing out of the water plants and whatnot. And then there's one other type of vivarium which is called a Riparium, and that simulates a marshy type of environment. But again, you have standing water as opposed to flowing water in this particular case. You can see the water's flowing at the bottom, and we're going to go on a bit more of a tour of this terrarium, or this vivarium I should say, very shortly. Let's go over the inhabitants right now. Maybe you might have noticed, maybe not, but right in here you'll notice, sorry about the shakiness, a baby green tree python hanging out among the root structure and sphagnum moss substrate of a miniature philodendron. Over here we have another baby green tree python that's in a typical hunting posture, waiting for something to come by, hanging out on a piece of a grapevine. These are the two animals that are in here right now. I don't plan to keep these two green tree pythons in here much longer. I just wanted to put them in here to see how they would react in a more natural environment. But my longer term plans for this vivarium are different, and green tree pythons would eat the animals I plan on putting there, so I'm going to take them out at some point. Also, you can see the green tree pythons have done a little bit of damage to the air plant that I have in here. Let me just describe the mechanics of the system. Water is pumped into the Flowtarium from underneath. This is a makeshift filter. In the future I'm planning to do much better than that. Well, there's just a submersible pump in there. It pumps water up into the bottom of the unit, and then there's a hole that drains back into the pump. As you can see in the foreground right in here, I have some lovely dwarf variegated creeping fig, Pumilio or Ficus pumila. The wood at the very bottom consists of mopane wood and ironwood, and as you go up, the wood more in the middle, I see my reflection there, The wood in the middle is grapevine. As we go further up, this is all grapevine going up into here. In the upper areas of this vivarium, we have both a normal dwarf philodendron, and we have a variegated philodendron right in here. Going right on around, we have a nice tillandsia that has started rooting. Don't know if you can see those roots, but they're all in there. Hopefully I'll get some pups. As well as I have a few other tillandsias in here. There's, I think it's called Tillandsia caput medusae, I think is that one. And I'm not sure exactly what that one is. They both do very well. I spray this tank once daily with distilled water and make sure all the plants are well watered. I also have a miniature philodendron, some species of miniature philodendron here, which I've just wound around this piece of grapevine. These are various pieces of grapevine that have just been balanced together to create this sort of structure. I'm just going to back out a bit now. And there you can see the Flowtarium that I'm working on. This has been set up for about a year. The plants are well established. I'm going to keep working with it. I'm going to add more tillandsias, maybe some mosses and whatnot. It has a lot of benefits in that I'm able to keep the substrate clean because I'm filtering the water. I'm also able to control the temperature of the lower areas of the vivarium by controlling the temperature of the water. I can heat the water or cool the water, either one. So this is my first video on this Flowtarium. I'll try and make some more videos as it matures and share with you the results. Thanks for watching. My name is Webster Wheeler, and bye for now.